And now the Hansons and Hiatus podcast with Nate and Alexis.
Happy Friday, fuckers. It is episode 146 of the Hansons on Hiatus podcast. I'm your host, Nate. This is my wife, Alexis.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
And don't forget to support the podcast. buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy us some virtual beers.
And we will happily sip them,
chug them. It's holiday weekend. And also, you can check out hansonsonhiatus.com, where we have the links to everything that you need. We got links to the podcast. We have the merch shop. So if you're looking for, it's a little late for Christmas, but maybe New Year's, maybe Valentine's Day, you can get some Hansons on Hiatus merch.
Oh, yeah. You can still get late gifts. Why not?
Yeah.
Better late than never.
Yeah. Shipping's pretty good anymore. So,
yeah.
It's like you can get it whenever.
Mm-hmm.
And also at hansonsonhiatus.com, you can visit the, you can become a monthly fucky supporter.
Yes.
You can be a little fucky for $1 a month. You can be a medium fucky for $5 a month, or you can be a big old fucky for $10 a month.
And we love all our fuckies, paid and free.
We sure do. And I want to thank some of our paid fuckies. I want to thank Justin Harper, Jose, Sydney, Luis, Manny, Spandex Thor, Brian P., Antonio, Chrissy, Christina, Stephanie, Kimberly, Tom, Miss Nikki D, Melissa, Eric, Lindsay, Jasmine, Jorge, Stephanie. Let's see who else. Andrea, Brittany, Jackson, and Jared.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Fuckies.
Thank you for the new fuckies.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, must be that holiday spirit kicking in.
It is.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We love all you guys.
Yeah, and like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus.
We be there.
We be everywhere. All right. Well, if you want to get to some of the comments, we got quite a few this time.
We got quite a few comments from last episode. This one is from Jen. There's a couple parts to this one regarding our Christmas card story with your dad.
Oh, yeah. I think they're all about that.
Family debacle.
So that must be a thing people have experienced as well.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure we all had to do it or still do it. She said, we would just send a Christmas card wishing a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Never a family photo on the card. And for the family, there may have been some picture inside. Sears photos back in the day. Oh, I miss those Sears photos.
Yeah.
The JCPenney.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. They put you in a little box or something. I remember my mom took us, I can't remember if it was Sears or JCPenney's that we got them done. And me and my brother, and we had these lederhosen as a little kid, because my aunt used to teach in Germany or something. Oh, wow. And so she sent us some lederhosen. So we had little kid ones, and I think we had to wear them at.
I need to see that picture. I don't think I've seen it yet.
Yeah, maybe not. They're like gray leather.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I definitely haven't seen it. Really cute. But yeah, our family would do that too. You'd take your school pictures or something and cut them up and put them in the card. Anyway, she said, now as we get older, we don't mail many cards out. You usually get a Christmas card with a gift card or money inside the day that you meet up with your family for Christmas dinner.
Oh,
yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't believe you guys would write a whole story, a review of the year to update people about your family. How large was the card? Now that's dedication. Thanks, Jen.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. Well, and it wasn't just us. It was this is what everybody did. I mean, this was pre-internet, so you didn't know what everybody was doing for, on Facebook or whatever. So, and I think, back in the day when we were kids, it was you get them from your friends and family and neighbors or whatever. And I think it wasn't initially it wasn't a Christmas card that had photos on it that were personalized. It was just like what she's saying, just a regular card that you'd get at the grocery store that says Merry Christmas or whatever. And then people would write inside of it, or they would take a piece of notebook paper or whatever, and they would just write, Jonathan's in 7th grade now, and he's joined the taekwondo team, and Kelly broke her leg last week, so she's recuperating from that. And
so it's old school social media.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, but dang, you guys get gift cards? Oh, I guess if you meet up with your family for Christmas dinner, but
yeah, here's a gift card, here's something for the fam.
Yeah. So, but basically update people on what your family's doing. And that was kind of the point of the Christmas card, because it was at the end of the year, and you kind of just updated everybody.
Now we're just like, here, bye.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you want me to do this one? Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all are not being unreasonable about the Christmas card. I agree that it should be a picture from the current year, and it should be a flattering picture for everybody.
Nice.
Yes, and that was from Christina, I believe.
Thank
and
you, Christina.
yeah, and yes, I agree. Like that's what we were saying. Like I kind of felt bad, but it's like no, everybody should be able to like approve themselves and make sure they look good because it's not just one person sending it out. It's an update on this. So
update.
Yeah, so
breaking.
So my dad did order so I can't remember if we talked about it last episode, but I did make one.
Yes.
Okay, we did. Okay, and so he ordered some of those also, but then he couldn't just order the one that I made. He had to put like a picture of him and my mom on the back, and it said like "Happy Holidays" from Mark and Jackie, and I'm like. Okay, like I know you're sending it out, but isn't it normally from your whole family?
Well, on the front, the Hansons are saying Merry Christmas, and on the back, just Mark and Jackie are saying Happy Holidays.
Okay,
it's a separate wish.
Yeah, and he showed me the envelope, and he scanned all these too, so you know because he couldn't just take a photo of it, but
can't wait to get ours next month.
Yeah, and so there's like the return address, and it just says Mark and Jackie Hanson, but normally don't you send it out from the Hanson family or the Manius family?
Well, and I'm shocked because your dad, if he says Mark and Jackie Hanson, he usually says like Dr. Mark and Jackie Hanson, not just Mr. Because I remember doing that back in the day, and he was like, Alexis, it's Doctor, and I was like, got it.
Yeah. I didn't go to 7 years of medical school to be a Mister.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, and he also asked me. What did he say? He sent me a list of all of his addresses that he had, and he's like, "Can you let me know which ones that you're gonna email electronic cards over the internet on?" And
over the interwebs.
Yeah, I was talking to my brother about it. I was like, as if I'm sending electronic cards any other way, like over the internet. Like I'm not sending Morse code.
Yeah,
beep,
or what?
Beep, beep, beep.
I love it. We need to start a segment like what are. All of our parents are getting older, and they're all doing funny things.
Yeah.
I think it might be a little annoying. It's cute. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But I think we need to start a segment like that. What did my parents say today? And I want to hear other people going, my mom's doing the same shit.
Yeah. But I just told him, I was like, I'm not electronically sending it out to anybody. Like if anything, I would maybe just post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
He kind of has a thing like that too. I mean, he's old school or whatever, but like one of our mutual kind of family friends had just passed, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna email the family or whatever." And I was like, "Just she posted it the way I told him about it, because she posted it on Facebook." And I was like, "Just post it on Facebook, like comment on Facebook and just say, hey, so sorry for your loss or whatever." But yeah, so I'm not emailing anybody the Christmas card. I'll just throw it up on Facebook, and then everybody can see that.
I could see him saying, "Well, what happens if someone isn't on Facebook, or what if someone doesn't see it? They'll think we left them out of the Hanson Christmas card list." So then we're gonna have to send it to him personal in a message. DM him the Christmas card.
And there is something to be said about getting. I do like getting the physical card. Like we put it up on our fridge or whatever. So. I'm not against it. It's just, it does mean a little bit more to have the physical card. So, I'm not against the tradition. But
I say next year, just let him do whatever he wants, or we all mess with him and like give him a unibrow or something on the card and send it out to everybody.
Yes, yeah. No, I'm gonna do it in November next year just to get it done.
Maybe we all have unibrows,
and I'll order it. Yeah,
we all just look the same or something.
So we'll look like you and your 5, or
hey, I'm Greek. Anyway, next comment.
Okay.
Nate's comment about a Christmas card including detail. Is this your dad? I'm kidding. Christmas card including details on what the family did the last year surprised me. My sister does this every year, and none of us know where she got this idea because of our family. Our family never did this growing up. Also, some stories she includes are a bit cringe, as she talks about details of her family that I would not want people to know about if I was them. Don't think they get editing rights. That one was from Doug.
Yeah. Doug's sister's like, well, our son Hayden, he's in 9th grade and he's wrestling, and he got a boner at the match.
Oh
and
my
it was
God.
super embarrassing in front of everybody.
Yeah, you should send out information like the worst times of your family. Like, we had a great year, except.
Yeah. But no, yeah.
Thanks,
I asked Doug in the comments where his sister, who her spouse, like, where is he from? So, like,
Iowa.
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering, if he's from the Midwest. Like, is it a regional tradition?
Yeah.
You know, kind of like telling jokes at Halloween, you know, trick or treat, and you got to tell a joke to get the candy.
True.
I thought everybody did that, but that's just like, not even just an Iowa thing. That's like a Des Moines, you know, metro kind of thing, apparently. But so yeah, maybe it is. But I agree. Like, if you're gonna tell stories, it needs to be like not embarrassing ones, or same thing with the photo. Let everybody get it approved.
Yeah.
You know, be like, hey, maybe we don't talk about Jenny getting her first period.
Maybe don't do
at
that.
band camp.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So your family did Christmas cards?
We kind of did growing up. I think it was just like the generic ones. We never had ones with like pictures. My mom would put pictures in the card, but definitely not like, hey, this is what we're up to. Because we would just go see family and then tell them what we're up to.
Yeah. We just talk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, but we were dead asleep the other night, 2 a.m. I hear all this screaming. And so I like jump up, I run to the balcony because I think like something's going, like somebody get hit by a car or something like that. No, there is a stampede of woo girls coming down our street.
Woo girls.
Yeah.
Stampede of woo girls.
Yeah, they're just like woo woo. It's a I find out it's a bachelor party, and it's about 2 a.m. So they probably just are leaving the bars or whatever.
Yeah.
But I see them, I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, there's literally like 10, 12 girls walking down the street, and so I'm like, I'm filming these motherfuckers because they were like woo, screaming, having a great time. And then they start playing. They must have had a fucking Bluetooth speaker or something. I don't know where they got that.
Boombox.
Yeah, yeah, they do. They'd had a boombox, and they were playing the wedding march.
Aww.
You know, like the wedding song. And so they're going down the street and they're playing that, and then all of a sudden it's like, and the wedding march remixes into some fucking booty shaking music.
Oh my God.
And the bride is breaking it down, and the girls are like, hey, 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 hey.
I love it.
But it looked fun as hell because, I mean, I would love to do that. All I want, and they're all like in their kind of like pajamas, almost,
it
you know,
looked
like
like
the
a pajama
satin
party.
Yeah, like the satin thing is like, all I want for Christmas is to do some twerking in the street while wearing pajamas.
Right?
It sounds like a best time.
I'm shocked you didn't run out there.
No, I should have shown them what's up.
You would have. That's so funny.
but yeah.
Our street's so nice and safe that hordes of girls, stampedes of girls will walk down them.
That is true. But yeah, that was a little weird. Not weird, but just unsuspecting.
Yeah.
Because I woke up to thinking there was an emergency,
Yeah.
and it was a shots emergency.
I love our street. I would love to move and have more space, but our street is just amazing.
There's stuff going on
There's always
all
stuff.
the time.
All the time.
Okay, well, let's recap a little bit what we did this past weekend. It was very, very eventful.
Okay, great.
You?
Bing.
Eventful?
I would say I'm still tired. Eventful, for
Yeah.
sure.
And then we'll talk about Christmas in Mexico a little bit and what we're doing, and then yada yada yada. And full disclosure, we recorded this before Christmas because we had a lot going on. So I know yesterday was Christmas. Actually, we didn't even say that. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Feliz
Christmas.
Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. And it was Felices Fiestas.
Felices Fiestas.
Is happy holidays.
Yes,
Yeah.
so cute.
But yeah, so this past weekend, we did another, remember we were talking about the couples group that we've kind of joined, and we can hang out with all the couples. So we went to this place called The Warehouse, and we call it Mexican Dave and Buster's.
Yep.
Because it's like literally a warehouse, and they have beer and food and everything there. But then what kind of games they got?
Pickleball and
cornhole,
video games,
bocce ball. They have ping pong,
whatever that rope game is with the two balls.
Yeah,
ladders.
Yeah, I called it ladders. Our friend Jonathan called it something else. I can't remember what it was, but
it's like the two balls on a string and you wing it at PVC pipes.
Yeah.
what a genius game.
It's like a tailgate game.
Yeah, of course.
And what else is there? There's like
Jenga.
foosball, giant Jenga, tiny Jenga,
Ping
there's
pong.
video games and everything like that. So just like a kind of arcadey type of place, but it's in like a big fucking warehouse or whatever.
Yeah.
But I probably won't go back there for a while.
We don't go there often. It's kind of far from us.
It's not too bad, but
not too bad, but it's a walk, and then it's expensive.
Yes, and that's what I was getting at. It was like it used to have some good craft beer, and so if you guys are ever coming to Playa del Carmen, this place, the Warehouse, it is a good place to do something if it's raining. You know, like if there's a fucking monsoon coming through or something.
If it's hot, don't go there.
Yeah, do not go there if it's hot. But it's a good like rainy day thing. So if you guys are ever coming here, remember this place, the Warehouse. So and just remember it's a little pricey, but. Yeah, they used to have all this craft beer there and everything, and so I was like, I'm playing a little bit more, but it's like imported or whatever. So I get that. I got. What did you get?
2 beers and a pizza. My pizza was cheaper than my beers.
Yeah, the pizza was like what, $150?
$150, yeah.
So like $7-8.
Yeah. And it fed both of us. It was a good, like a little flatbread.
Yeah, I got 2 Mexican craft beers. I got one Hellesbach called Jabali, and then. What was the other one? I got a Mundo Maya IPA.
I had 2 Mundo Mayas.
Okay, and I had one of those. And those you can get. Okay, so I'll tell you how much it was. For my 2 beers, I can't remember what your bill total was, but for my 2 beers that are local Mexican craft brews, 300 pesos, $15.
Wow.
Which I don't know if that's like norm.
$7 a beer, I guess. I mean,
no, that's insane.
Yeah,
especially because the Jabali beer I can get at Walmart for 40 pesos, so it was 150 pesos.
Yeah,
and I mean that's insane markup. Even just doubling it would be fun, like 80. I'd even pay 100 maybe, but like triple whatever the price is. I mean that's insane.
That's more than our favorite beer bars are charging.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And then the other craft beer, like you can get it at 7-Eleven. Like it's not like a double juicy IPA, 17%, blah, blah, blah. It's not like a fucking, expensive beer to make. And same deal. It's like 30, 40, maybe 40, 50 pesos at the gas station.
I wonder if they mark up the drinks extra because you don't pay for the games there. The games are all free. So maybe they're like, the wear and tear on the games, we're going to charge you extra on the drinks, and then that's how we make our money.
Maybe, but it's not. It is not like a Dave & Buster's, as in they are not arcade games.
No,
so they're not expensive. They bought some fucking cornhole boards and some Jenga and like this and that. Like no, that's something that's included.
Right.
Like a lot of bars have games in it. And you don't have to pay for the games through your food. So a little too pricey. I'm not going to do that. But we've had a lot of issues this weekend with making change.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this many times on the podcast. If you ever come down here to Mexico, it is, at least in our part, it is like near impossible to make change. You go to the ATM, they give you 500 peso bills, which is like $26, $27 right now. And they can't break it. Like, oh no, sorry, amigo. I don't have any change for that. So we were going, the other thing we did this weekend is our friend Wanda always has us over for a Christmas party.
Yes.
And she makes like, what'd she have? Turkey and
mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts and cranberry and gravy and what else did she make? There's all these little appies.
Yeah, the apps were good.
All the little apps you see on Instagram, she made all those little trees with the little pretzel stick things.
Although the turkey, she made like a full size turkey because she has a full oven.
Thank God.
I'd never seen a turkey stuffed with sausage before.
It was
except for in a porn.
They were carrots. I saw you text my mom.
No, those are sausages.
They were inside the turkey?
Yeah.
Well, they were also carrots.
Did you not have sausage?
I did. I had sausage.
Yeah.
I thought they were cooked beside it, but there were carrots inside. And I was like, I've never seen anybody stuff a turkey with carrots. And she was like, I just had some extra vegetables, so I feel like it would be yummy in there.
I don't think we even had carrots, though.
Yeah, they were in the turkey.
No.
You had to take them out.
I don't think so.
Call Wanda. Call my lifeline. I'm telling you. I ate one. I pulled it out and ate it. Yeah. Well,
that's sausage. Those are sausages.
The sausages are on the table. That's a carrot.
This is not a carrot. That's a sausage.
That's a carrot.
That is a sausage.
I bet.
Something.
I bet $100.
I bet you don't know what you're talking about.
I bet $100 there were carrots in there because I ate one.
I don't think so.
I think so. We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
We're going to call Wanda after this.
Okay. Yeah, we will. We should get her on. Get her on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to be able to take calls. But anyway, but going over there, so we take it's in Cozumel, so we got to take the ferry over, and then they have these little tuk-tuks. They're like little kind of moto taxis.
Yeah.
And they're 50 pesos now.
Yeah.
Or sometimes 40. They're between 40 and 50. So we had to take 2 because we went over with our friends Marlos and Jorge. Mm-hmm. And so we get our own, and we have 100 pesos, which is $5.
Yeah.
About $5. and it costs, 50 pesos. So we go and get out, and we're like, oh, do you have, tienes cambio? Do you have change? And he says, oh, no, like does the little look in my wallet. And, oh, no, I don't have any change. Bitch, you charge 50 pesos. Are you trying to tell me that this was at like 3:00 all day? You didn't get one ride that gave you 50 pesos?
Right.
Like
nothing. No money on you.
Yeah.
None.
So I'm fully convinced that this is the scam anymore with taxis, because we had another story coming up later in the show that we had another issue with taxis. I think this is the new scam where they have a separate wallet and then they just have like $1 in it or something. Be like, no, sorry, amigo, I don't have it. Like, but what do we do? Like, because to me, I want to go, all right, well, you're not getting paid then. You know, like I'm not giving you double the amount because you don't have change. And I know maybe I should have change, but you're the business.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking consumer.
I love that when we were bitching about it, our friend goes, oh, I always have exact change for things like this. I'm
like, no, you don't. And also you work in, like, she gets paid in
tourism,
pesos.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she gets paid cash.
Yes.
So it's like, of course you're going to have small bills.
We just need 50 pesos.
Yeah,
back.
which is like $2.70 or something.
He didn't even say like someone before you took all my change or I just used all my change. No, he looked in his fanny pack like he's never looked in there and was like, oh, no, I don't have anything. That's when I'm like, if they're like, no, I don't. If you already know, he was looking like, no, I don't. I'm like, not giving you 100 pesos. Not doing it.
Yeah. So, but we had a great time. We played. If you remember us talking about our friend Carlos that broke his leg after getting hit by one of the taxis, which I thought we'd be, or y'all would be like a little hesitant to take one again because like that's what he got hit in, is that little moto taxi.
That's what I said when you guys were like, oh, we're gonna take tuk-tuks. I was like, is it too soon? Are we already doing this? Are we taking one?
Yeah. Well, and it was why. So we found out where he got hit. It was across the street.
Yeah.
Why did he go across the street? Like, why didn't he have them drop him off in front of their house?
Maybe so. Just the same reason that they dropped us off and we had to cross the street. Maybe he didn't want them to have to wing around.
Ah, true. Yeah. Okay.
We did the same thing. That's why I was like, get away from the pole.
But so we did that on, what was that? Saturday?
That was Saturday.
Yes.
An update on Carlos. He's doing much better.
Yeah, he has got his stitches out. But it was good for him because, he's not been able to do anything. So we came over, we played beer pong, and I call it lazy pong.
Yeah.
I invented this in college, and you play beer pong, but you sit down. So you're sitting in a chair. Me and my friend Brittany used to play it in her apartment dorm, and we were just like, and we just like throw it back and forth.
He was like, oh, no, you guys play. We're like, nope, roll him up. We rolled him over in the office chair. You're coming up. And we all sat down.
Yeah. So that was Saturday. And Sunday, so we had two of our, you've met them. They're our friends now. But like I went to high school with them. And our friends Brian and Hannah were in town. And they've came down here multiple times. But they're usually like in Cancun or in Aquamal or whatever. And they stay at the all-inclusives. And so it's hard for us to go because like you got to get a day pass. And a day pass is usually like $100 a person.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if we were going to see them. And then they messaged us like on Saturday or Friday or Saturday. And I was like, hey, or they said, hey, like, we're going to get you 2 day passes if you guys want to come up and you can spend the day at the hotel with us. Yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah. All inclusive, pool, open bar, dude. Hot tub. Oh, we didn't even go in the fuck. Oh no, I did go in the hot tub. Yes, I did. I forgot about it.
It was a great day.
Too much open bar. Hot tub did happen.
It was a great day.
But buffets and restaurants and everything, it's just like everything's fucking free. So it's great.
So much fun.
Yeah. So, but it was like maybe 40 minutes north of us. Yeah. In between Cancun and there's Cancun, Puerto Morelos, and then Playa del Carmen. Yeah. So it was just a little bit north of Puerto Morelos. So we're trying to figure out how to get there, and like a taxi is like $35 each way, and I'm like, we're paying $70 just to get there and back. And so I was trying to figure out a different way to do it. So I'm like, okay. So I found out now the bus the Adeo bus, if you're familiar with the area, used to not stop in Puerto Morelos, and now it does. And it was like 66 pesos, which is like $3. And then once we get there, it's only like 15 minutes from Puerto Morelos to the resort. So I'm like, okay, then we'll take a taxi from there. Yeah. And, it won't be as much.
Wonderful logistics. Great idea. Yeah.
So we spent like $3 each getting up to Puerto Morelos. We're there. We call the taxi, and that was my bad. It's like this app where you can kind of bid on a taxi price. So I said $280, and which is like $14. And when he like kind of counter offered, I guess. I didn't see the counter offer. I just accepted it because I just wanted the ride.
Yeah.
And it was 312 pesos. I'm like, why would you do 312?
Yeah.
So this is another scam I'm thinking that they're doing. Like they do a little bit more, so you're forced to give them 400 or whatever. So we the guy picks us up, gets us to the resort, and it was Dreams Natura, which not to be a jerk, but they were kind of jerks there.
They were kind of jerks.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But it was just weird because there's a lot of Dreams hotels, aren't there? There's like 50.
Yeah, maybe it's more of like on the cheaper end or whatever. But yeah, just like the place was nice. It was just like some of the staff was not super friendly.
No, even we were speaking Spanish and they looked even more angry.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't know. But but yeah, so we get there the taxi, and you actually said it because I was like, oh, what did we have? We had 300 or a 500, and it was 312. I'm like, oh, he's gonna give us shit for like, oh, you don't have the 12 pesos. So, you were like, give him the 500, and I was like, oh no, like I'm just gonna offer him the 300 and ask if I can, negate the 12 pesos.
Yeah.
But then I thought about like what you said, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make him tell me what he wants to do. Yeah. So I gave him the 500, and instead of having to give me like all this change, then he had to make the decision to not to like negate the 12 pesos. So then he gave me a 200 back, so it worked out.
Yeah, we were like, forget it.
Yeah, but it was the same thing. He said he didn't have fucking change, like motherfucker. Yeah. So we go there, we meet up with our friends, we're drinking in the pool, like just eating all the food and everything. We stopped at the restaurant. They have a slide there. If you follow us on social media, I went down the slide in my Meta glasses, so you can see like the POV video. So that was super cool.
Very nice and smooth.
Yeah, it was.
Are those waterproof or water resistant?
No, they're not. I don't even know if they're resistant. But I was in a tube, so I wasn't like in the slide because I went on the slide, like the body slide, and he told me to go in the middle one. It's pitch black and it's tossing me around left and right. And then when I get to the almost to the bottom, I went over a bump and it flipped me over. So I was like in the dark, and then all of a sudden I'm like face down, and my fucking face hits the tube and everything. It was crazy. Fucking crazy.
Crazy ride.
Yeah. So but yeah, that was
I'm glad we didn't go.
And the time really flew by because we could only be there from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yeah. And we were like feeling kind of bad because we're like, man, they spent like $200 for us to come here, just like hang out. Like that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then they kind of said, hey, full disclosure, like they did some kind of timeshare presentation-y kind of thing, and they requested 2-day passes, which was very smart of Hannah. I wouldn't have even thought of that.
So smart. I'm going to ask any of our friends that are like, oh, we're staying here. Be like, when you get the timeshare presentation, ask for 2-day passes. We'll come see you.
Yeah. Yeah, super smart. Good. So I felt better that they didn't have to pay for it or whatever.
Me too. But yeah, I would have felt bad.
I mean, this ain't our first rodeo day pass all inclusive.
Nope.
So I brought my cooler backpack. I'm like, I'm taking beers, I'm taking food, I'm taking all this shit.
We're probably those people that the staff's like,
yeah, that's why they hate us. And so we go, and we're actually, the time flew by.
It really did.
So we're like getting ready to leave, and we're at this like kind of little snack bar-y restaurant, and they didn't have like the best options there. So I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. So I go to the bathroom, and then I sneak down, and then I go over by the hot tub, and there's like the snack bar where they have like hamburgers and hot dogs and shit. Ooh. And so I get 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, a big thing of fries, and they give it to me on a plate. And we intelligently brought freezer Ziploc bags. So I'm just standing there by the pool, just dumping hot dogs and fucking hamburgers and fries and everything into these Ziplocs, put them in there.
I can't wait to hear about this from our friends later.
Oh yeah.
Did you bring a Ziploc, Nate? When we go to the buffets.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was like, we need dinner, we've been drinking all day or whatever.
You're a resourceful man. That's why I love you.
I love you too. And so we go to the coffee shop, and you get some coffee and whatever, and then they have these little mini sandwich, like croissant sandwiches in there, like ham and cheese. And I was like, yeah, give me 4 of those. And then we took some donuts, and I think we
were loading up on the salty. I was loading up on the sweet.
Yeah. so we cleaned house. We got our money's worth.
I loved it.
But then, okay, so then it's time to leave. We're calling our taxi, and what was the deal with that? You were a little more coherent at this point than I was.
I was using the app, and then I got 2 drivers. One canceled, and I was like, all right, asshole. Then the next one's actually messaging me, communicating with me. Hey, I can come there, but they need my full name. I need your name. I need your room. So I get all that information, send it to him. He's like, they're not letting me in. I'm at the gate. I'm like, well, the gate's like a mile, 2 miles
Yeah,
away.
it's not close.
We can't just walk there like through the jungle. So I'm like, go up to the concierge. And he's, we're explaining the situation. He's like, go inside to customer service and explain to them. So I go inside and explain. The lady goes, oh no, we don't allow taxis off site to come here and pick up our guests. It's a safety protocol. And I was like, oh, okay. So I had just explained this to the concierge outside, and he goes, talk to them inside. And she was like, no. So I came back outside and told him, and he goes, oh yeah, they won't let other taxis in here. I was like, okay, so what do I do? And he's like, he can't come in here. He just is not allowed. So had to cancel that.
And do you remember what the price would have been?
It was cheap. It was like
half the price, right?
Yeah.
Because we were trying to go all the way back to Playa,
Yeah.
so it was like 600 pesos, like
Yeah.
$30 or something. And I think they quoted us for the taxis that were at the hotel, and was it like 1,200 pesos?
1,200
So like
pesos.
60.
He had a little
60 some
chart,
bucks.
and we're like, what about to Puerto Morelos? Because then we could figure out from there.
Yeah.
1,000 pesos. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it was like 200 pesos to go another 40 minutes. That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
No.
You should have said, "Oh, well, we're in luck then because we are not your guests. We're just two people that are here. Like we're not
Sure.
staying with you,
I
motherfuckers."
think it was just the area. It's like they have this menu, and it's like, these are the prices from here to here.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck. You're holding us hostage at this point. I don't stay here. I live here.
Yeah.
In Playa. Let me the fuck out of your hotel.
They kind of are holding it. Why can't I choose safety precaution? Safety, and I'm sure with our day pass thing, I'm sure we signed something that was like,
Well,
we
it's
agree to whatever.
just
your
like
bullshit.
let them in the gate
Yeah.
and watch them come right here.
Yeah.
You don't have cameras.
You
Come
have
on.
my name. You have the
got our
room
ID?
number, all the things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. that
So
was
yeah.
fun.
So anyway, so this is what we kind of negotiated to save money. So we got from, and the hotel, to like kind of explain where it's at. It's one of these ones in the Riviera Maya where it's like it's in the jungle, like it's on the beach,
jungle.
but you have to go through like 15 minutes of jungle to
Yeah.
get back to the highway.
Right.
So we negotiated with one of the taxis that we're going to pay him 400 pesos, like $20, and get to the highway. And then when we're there, we've talked about it before, but we'll take these things called colectivos, and they're just like little buses. Like, I mean, they're little like extension vans or whatever,
Yeah.
but they're like little buses, and it was like 45 pesos, which is like $2.50 back to Playa from there.
They were trying to charge us like $60, $70.
Yeah, so like fuck that shit.
Ugh.
So we get to the highway with this guy, and the guy that helped us wasn't the taxi driver, right? It was just another dude that worked at the Royalton.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just worked there.
So we're sitting there on the highway, and what you have to do, it's dark out. You just have to stand there with your phone light and wave down a fucking collectivo, and then so this van goes, and they pull off to the side of the road, and you jump in, and then you fucking keep going. So we had to do this in the dark, and so luckily there was like, and we're fine doing that, but there was a guy that worked at one of the resorts, and he was helping us because he had like a brighter light or something. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
And we were
really,
drunk, but
he was really nice. I think he could tell we were frustrated, and at the end of the day, we were mainly bitching about the taxi drivers, and I think he thought we were bitching about, I don't know what was going on out there. We were like, oh, we know how to get a collectivo, but thank you for that.
Yeah. So he helps us wave one down. We get in, and then we realize we don't have any pesos anymore because we had to spend it on the fucking taxi to get paid $20 to go 15 minutes.
Yes.
So so luckily I had a $5 bill that somebody from the States gave me in like the bottom of my wallet, and I was like, let's just give them that and we'll get the fuck out or whatever.
Thank
So
God.
so we jump in the
God you
van,
had
and to picture this, like we're in this little van in the dark, and it's stuffed with other people that are just coming home from work and stuff like that. And we're just like riding in the van for 45 minutes. And when we get there, or when we get almost to Playa, there's a police checkpoint, and you almost never stop. I've never had to stop there. Have you?
No.
And so
Never.
we
We
get,
passed it a million times.
yeah. So we get there, and they're pulling over, and we're like, oh, fuck. We had a joint in our bag, and then also a THC vape pen, and then also a gummy. So we were prepared for the day.
I just remember sitting there, and I was like, are they stopping? Oh, we're stopping. Oh, are they? He opened the door. I was like, why is he opening the door? It was like slow motion, everything. Why is he opening the door? And then I see this cop pop in with the dog, and I looked at you, and I was like, do we have anything? You were like shoving the bag in the floor in the corner. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I put it up on you on your lap.
I know.
But I wasn't trying to like blame you.
No, I know. We're trying to get it away from the
away
door.
from the dog as much as possible. So, so they had like a drug dog jump on the fucking bus while we were on it.
I think my whole life flashed before my eyes. I was like, this is it.
I was drunk enough to not care. So
we prepare for everything else, every situation. We're OCD and paranoid about so many things. This is what's gonna fuck us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was like, no, not today.
Yeah.
Please.
So yeah, it was like I kind of put it up and then on your like so to picture like we are in the van. We're sitting directly behind the driver. Yeah. So the door opens right here. They let the dog in. It goes back to the back, comes back, and then gets out. And we're like, whew. But I don't think we understood the severity of it because we've been drinking since like 10 a.m. at the resort.
I understand. I still feel it. I'm trying not to think about it.
Well, maybe that was just me.
Trying not to think about it.
But anyway, so we got home super late, and that was a day.
We learned a lot of lessons. We will make sure we smoke the joint before we leave the hotel.
Right.
And I will pre-schedule my ride with a friend or family member.
Yeah. Don't bring the drugs on the Collectivo. That's a bad idea.
Or the bus. Oh, my God.
All right. Well, that was a crazy weekend.
It was. I'm still tired, like I said.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just let's go over like what we did for Christmas, a little bit of information about Christmas in Mexico, and then we'll do an Airbnb horror story and get the fuck out of here.
I love it.
All right. So so people may not know a lot of the holidays in Mexico actually happen like kind of the day after, typically. Or I mean, sorry, the day before, and then the eves of the holiday. Sorry, yeah. So like the December 24th is actually called Noche Buena, and Noche Buena is also what you would call what are those?
The poinsettias.
Yeah, is it poinsettia or poinsettia?
I think some people say poinsettia.
Yeah, but it's poinsettia. Yeah, so
the flower, like the red flower.
But yeah, Noche Buena. So that's the big night. So in Mexico, the 24th is like the big night, and then the 25th is like to relax. So. So on the 24th, it's like a big family dinner. The families gather late and they might start eating around like 10 or 11. You'll have like tons of different foods and like everybody's like drinking and loud and dancing. It's just like a big party. There's gifts exchanged, and it's usually on the 24th. 25th, calm. Most people are staying home. You don't go out. The shops are closed. The streets are quiet. It's just like kind of reverse where, and some families do both, you know, like when we were in the States or like actually when I lived, you know, at my parents' house, we would do Christmas Eve with like my family, like me, my parents and my brother, and we'd open some presents then. And then Christmas Day, then we go up to my grandma's and we do it with like an extended family.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but yeah, here mainly it's, things will be open till like midday on Christmas Eve. And then everything shuts down, and then Christmas Day is like the recovery. And what was the other holiday that's like that? It's like kind of like Dia de Muertos or New Year's or whatever. Like the actual Independence Day. Oh yeah. Independence Day is technically, even though it happens at midnight, the party is the night before, and then the day of, it's just like relax. You're like hangover.
College when we go home, like Thanksgiving Eve, you go out, you party, and then you're like hungover and eating and drinking all the rest of the day on Thanksgiving. So they just keep it with every holiday. Exactly.
And so so Noche Buena is Christmas Eve. It's the night of Christmas. But we've started this kind of tradition, I guess, because if you guys have heard us talk about the Xcaret Park. It's kind of like the Disney of Mexico, and they have all these great restaurants, and but then they're all buffets and everything. So last year we're like, instead of trying to do this like we have a lot of friends that do these big parties and everything.
What's happening?
Chasing his tail.
Oh God. He's awake.
We have these big parties and stuff, and it's exhausting. And then you don't get any leftovers or anything like that. So we're like, let's just go by ourselves, and we're gonna spend the day at Xcaret Park, and because we got season passes. And then we're going to get the buffet that overlooks the ocean, and then that's our Christmas dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're doing that. And then on Christmas Day, we're going to the rooftop pool of the Fives Hotel with some friends, and we're doing like food and drinks. And we can bring Camonito, right?
I know. I'm so excited. They said 100%. She didn't even say like he can't be by the pool. She was just like, yes, we are dog friendly. Okay, great.
Cool. You said it. We got the text.
And I sent her a picture of him, and she was like, oh, que lindo. Can't wait to meet him.
She's like, que bonito.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that is our Christmas plans.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's so funny because like the gathering holidays that we used to do back in the States, like we do it by ourselves now. We're like, I'm so fucking sick of people. I just need to be by myself.
Well, it's kind of, I mean, it's like special to us because we don't have family here. We do things with our group here with our friends.
We just don't do the official
Christmas Day and all that. We just like to have our own little special traditions that we do alone. We have invited people before, and then we said, we'll just back it back down to us.
It's like, well, and it's, you know, I mean, if you watch our social media, we entertain a lot of people that come here to visit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like our alone time and our relaxation time. Like I don't want to have to make decisions and like coordinate anything. I just want to relax and drink and have some good food and look at the ocean.
I know. And I'm so excited. Our same friends, Charlotte and Jonathan, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Game Bonito. He heard your name. But I'm so thankful that when we went to the all-inclusive to see Brian and Hannah, they watched him for the day. So it was such a nice, like, it was even better for me. I'm just like, oh, we don't have to watch the baby today. And then on Christmas Eve, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to watch him for the day while we're at Ashkarat.
Well, they didn't watch him. Remember our neighbor,
oh, that's right.
Laura
oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Laura watched it.
Yeah.
They watched him another time.
Yeah. But yeah, they did. Yeah. We love our friends that can watch him because
Yes.
it's been hard getting into that because you kind of feel bad having a puppy. You know, K Monito's 7 months old now. And he's in generally good, but like, you know, he's a puppy. So all of a sudden he'll be like, oh, I'm going to fucking run around and throw my toy around and, you know, bark and, you know, whatever. So
he literally just wrapped his whole body in my headphones.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah. So, but yeah, so we really appreciate all our friends and everybody. So, but let's, before we get out of here, let's do a little Airbnb horror story.
Okie dokie.
Broken glasses. Poop in the bed, missing doorknob. You know it's time for Airbnb horror stories.
I love it. Good, nice laugh. So my boss has this saying that he says, as it starts, it shall go. Meaning, like, if the guests are kind of bumpy at first, that's probably how it's going to go.
It's going to continue on.
It's going to continue the rest of the reservation. Questions or weird things or this or that. These guests were delightful. Nice group of ladies on a little trip. No issues.
Were they at a bachelor party walking down the street doing some booty shaking dances?
Bachelorette is the girls. Bachelor.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Bachelorette.
No, I don't think this one was I think it was a birthday. So they were really nice. Didn't hear from them at all. Didn't hear from them much. We had a couple Wi-Fi issues because of the storms we've been having. They were really cool about that.
Nice.
Very nice and easy going. We're like, oh, thank you so much. Favorite guests. Then they left. And our housekeeping team went in. What do you think they found?
Poop in the bed. Broken glasses.
Actually, no poop in the bed and no broken glasses.
Oh, really?
You got one more guess.
Pee in the bed?
No, nothing. No.
Ants.
No.
In their pants.
And you're done. No. So no poop.
Where are they from?
No broken glass. Actually, I looked and it doesn't show, which I don't like when people do that on their Airbnb profile.
But you message them, don't you have their number?
Oh yeah, I don't look at people like that.
You don't. I don't see zip codes. I don't see area codes.
I don't like snoop on their telephone numbers like you do. But
Well, that's whatever. I mean, like every time I message somebody, I look at the country code, or I was like, oh, they're from Chile, or they're from Austin.
Qué bonito, cut it out. They are 281. Where is that? 281.
Let me look.
281.
All right, I'll look that
and
up.
I won't use their name. So anyway.
Yeah.
So no issues the entire time. Qué bonito.
Houston.
Oh, Houston. Okay.
Makes sense.
I was almost going to say Atlanta around the
yeah. It would make
Georgia.
sense too.
So we have no issues. Our housekeeping team goes in, and I'm just getting. I have a special ringer for my boss. It's like little twinkle chimes,
right.
and I just hear bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, oh God, what happened? And he's like, I need you to message the ladies that checked out right now. Actually, I'm gonna message the ladies that checked out right now. And I'm like, holy shit, what is going on? There's got to be poop in the bed or something. Stop it.
Yeah, I got him.
So anyway, then I start getting our housekeeping team takes pictures of if there's any issues, or even beforehand, they take pictures of like the TV and the stove and things that could get broken. So I'm just getting these random pictures of the safe box, of the bed, of like different things. And I'm like, I can't see anything. I'm like, what is the problem? In the lockbox, like the safe box of the house where you put your, valuables and things like that, there is one bullet in the safe box.
Like a Black Friday bullet?
No, not one of those
like
bullets.
Like a little rabbit?
Not
Or
a fun bullet.
Yeah,
A actual bullet, and I don't even know what kind of gun. It was like this big, like standing up straight, pointing up, like this big. I don't know guns, so
like
I
a
don't
big
know.
fucking bullet?
Like a big, like a
Oh,
hunting bullet or something. I don't
Jesus.
know what that's. What the fuck? And then, so I'm like, wow, that's creepy and weird. And my boss kind of were like freaking out. Like, does this mean something? Are they mad at us?
Yeah,
like, are they
or-
going to murder us?
Yeah, or is it like some cartel thing? Like, is it a sign? Like, you're
Something.
fucking next, motherfucker.
Yeah, we're like, oh my God. Or was someone doing something to them and they didn't, like we're
Yeah,
worried
like,
for
what's
their
going
safety
on?
now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's happening. Then my boss sends me more pictures and there's cutlery from the kitchen, like knives, in the bed. In the bed.
What?
Yeah.
Were there like snacks in the bed?
No snacks, no poop, no liquids, no stains, no
Knives
nothing.
in the bed?
Knives in the bed. We gotta
Broken
update.
bullets?
We gotta update our thing. And no, it was a full bullet. It wasn't even an empty bullet. So my boss goes, "No, I'm gonna handle it." He messages them, and I just want to read you exact because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd love-
So my boss messaged him. He's like, "I'll handle it." Hey, guest name. What's up with the bullet in the safe and knives in the bed? Just point blank. Just asked him like that. I'm like, I would have maybe been a little softer, but I mean,
they're being fucking weird.
it's a weird situation. She replies and says, "Hi, we accidentally brung the bullet. You can throw it out." What?
and so you could have.
Yeah, you could
as
have
well.
taken it with you. I mean, I guess I'm glad she didn't put it in the garbage can and then the housekeeping team like finds it or
I would have rather that other
Yeah,
than,
but
you
can
know.
they like explode or something in the
No.
heat or I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so.
I don't know. That's what I would think of. So she says that. Then my boss replies, "Wow, TSA is clearly doing a fantastic job this year." The guest has a sense of humor. She sends some smile, like laughing emoji. She goes, "LOL, we are fully licensed. Don't worry. It was accidentally packed in my carry-on, but thank you for the concern." What?
What concern?
I know.
We were not concerned for you at all. We were concerned for us.
I don't know if she was getting a little attitude back, but it was in your carry-on. I can't even bring my nail clippers, and you brought a whole bullet.
Right? I got my sandwich taken because it had lettuce on it.
Right? That's fucking bullshit. What the heck?
It's bullshit.
So then my boss goes, "I don't doubt that. Just an interesting observation. Have a nice rest of your trip." And they said, "Thanks so much." That was it. Didn't answer about the knives. He didn't push the knives. Just the bullet was
Didn't they
enough.
find like cigarettes or something too?
I thought it was cuchillo. It was knives in the bed, but he thought they said cigarettes.
Oh.
I don't know where the translation
Yeah.
was. Maybe he.
Maybe it was a
just glanced-
voice message or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
cuchillos or knives.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Um,
So that's fun.
yeah. Well, and I can't believe you didn't press more because I would have been like, why did you put it in our safe though?
Yeah.
Like, why did? And if that was the case, why didn't you tell us? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like these bitches, like. And that's why I said Houston. That makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
Texas, dirt, guns. You know,
Okay.
so I'm just saying. Another thing, it's them. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
being from Texas, they were, oop, forgot a gun or forgot a bullet in my bag.
Yeah.
You know,
Oops.
yeah.
She's probably like, "Well, little does he know, I brought my whole gun."
Yeah,
too."
right. But you would think you would like, oh, you're fully licensed, and you thought that's how you should handle a bullet
Yeah.
is put it in somebody's safe and not say anything.
Yeah.
Because I see. This is what I think. I think that they, as you know, the girlfriend group or whatever, they found the bullet and they're like, it'll be funny. We're just gonna leave it in the safe and see if they say anything. You know, like,
Yeah.
I guarantee that's what happened. you know?
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
Or like,
I mean, it's still insane, but like, yeah, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting bugged.
Okay. Yeah. Bugged.
I'm getting pugged.
Oh, pugged.
Puggy.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's insane.
That's weird. That's
Yeah.
a definitely kind of a horror story.
Yeah.
Very scary.
Yeah.
We were concerned.
Tell them whores to keep their bullets to themselves.
I know. If you're traveling to Mexico, do not bring guns or drugs or bullets here.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah, for sure. Jesus.
I know.
Oh God. Well, that is quite the Airbnb horror story.
Mhm,
Gee.
mhm.
Whew. All right. Well, Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. This is that weird time of year between Christmas and New Year's where you're like, do I put on pants? Do I not?
What day is
like,
it?
Do I keep drinking all week? Can I have some eggnog
Put some
on
more Baileys
on a
in my
Wednesday?
coffee.
Yeah. So I hope everybody enjoys their time with their family and friends. We just want to take this time to say thank you so much for listening to us throughout the year. We really appreciate you guys. We love that you're leaving comments and adding to the show and paying attention. And Que Monito.
Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And Que Monito does too.
He does.
He does.
Got anything to say? Got anything to say over yourself?
Any sniffs? Nothing?
Nope. Okay. Cool. Good talk, bro. But yes, if you'd like to support the podcast, if you're enjoying the stories and the information and or if you just love us.
Yeah.
And you want to
love
just
you.
help us, yeah, we do. And if you want to just help us keep it going, buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on hiatus. You can buy us some virtual beers there. You can go to hansonsonhiatus.com. It also has the link to the virtual beers. Or you can become a monthly Fuck You supporter. And if you just want to support us in 2026, and hey, if you can spare $5 a month, just sign up and we read your name every time.
That's less than a Starbucks coffee nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. And I will see you in January 11th for the Daily Doses. What is it? Crazy Mark's birthday party or whatever.
57th and a half birthday party.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, if you do love the show, please, if you think about maybe supporting us, we love it. But if not, we just love that you're here and that you're listening and that you're commenting and stuff. So thank you so much.
We love that even more.
Yes. So we hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. And hansonsonhiatus.com. What else do we got on there? Just the links to the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
If you have some friends and family that maybe you think would like it, please share with us. I love that a lot more of our friends here are listening now. So thank you to all of our friends here that are listening and sharing our podcast with other people.
I love it when our friends send us videos of them. Like our friend Shelly and Dee, they cook breakfast on Friday morning and watch the YouTube video. And they send us some videos of them watching. But it's
Zach
just
and
fun.
Nancy
Like,
do the same thing, and then Brandon from Iowa, he does the same thing as well.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, thank you. But as usual, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday, fuckers.
Happy Friday, fuckies.
That's it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now. Bye.